What is going on, dude? Welcome back to another video. As you guys can tell, I am doing a setup and room tour. Now, this is something that a lot of you guys have actually asked for, or some of you guys, I'm not really sure. Anyways, what the hell, I'm doing it. Ever since I moved into my new house, a lot of you guys have actually wanted me to do like a house tour, which my family probably wouldn't be comfortable with, so I'm sorry I couldn't do that. But I really wanted to show you guys my setup, which has improved over the few years. If you guys watch all my setup videos in order, you can see just how much my YouTube setup and how I make my videos, the setup that's around me has really progressed and has really developed. It's a really cool thing to watch, my development through YouTube throughout all of the years. And yeah, this is November 2016, and this is my computer gaming setup right now. So I want to do just a little room tour first. This is what it looks like when you come in. There's like a little cubby hole here. As you guys can see, there's a mirror and my bag there. This is what it looks like when you enter, and this is what it looks like from here. First here, this is my homework desk. This is just a desk that I borrowed from, I think, some relatives. We got it totally for free, and it's really awesome. It's kind of falling apart, but you know, it's okay. I usually do my homework here, and that's where I keep my bag. My Blue Jays hat, an album there, and yeah, this is a cool moon chair. This is great for relaxing. It's like super cool. It's so trippy. It's like it's like a circle, but you can sit on it. So yeah, here's my bed stand, my phone, and of course my bed. This is my TV, which I don't really use much actually, because I have a TV in the basement and also in the living room. But yeah, there's the stand that you just saw me using. I was sitting on there, and yeah, I have a really weird mirror which has no curtain, so someone could really be watching me while I sleep. But let's not talk about that. Let's get straight into the main part of this video, my setup. So if you guys actually watched my setup video from about a few years back, it doesn't really look all that different. I've had this green desk ever since I started doing YouTube. My very first video on YouTube was on this green desk. So basically, this green desk has been with me through thick and thin. It's been with me for about, well, 3 years. That's how long I've been on YouTube. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. I probably might need a new desk, but I don't know. It's doing pretty far now. As you can see, it's kind of a tight space. Yeah, my elbow almost sometimes hits my computer when I'm moving my mouse. I really don't want to move my computer to the floor because I'm in the basement, and a lot of flooding can happen in the basement. And also, there's all of the dust and buildup that can happen on the floor. I don't really want to show you that. You guys have probably already seen it, because some of you who are really OCD about cable management would probably cringe and die at the sight of it. But for people who are really curious, this is what my cable management looks like. Absolutely horrendous. It's really dirty down there also, which makes it totally worse. But yeah, I have like a surge protector there, so that it helps me from like surges. Yeah, it's really bad. There's no way that I can fix it. It's pretty tight space here. I'm just really too lazy to cable manage. That's the real reason. I'll probably stop showing you that. Anyways, I've actually had these monitors also for a really long time. My setup hasn't really changed all that often, or all that much, ever since I showed you my last setup video. But there are some minor changes, mainly with my computer. So anyways, here are my dual monitors. They're the HP Pavilion monitors. This one came with my pre-built PC, the one that I bought, my first PC that I bought. This is the second monitor. It's the same make and model as this one. It's just 4 inches shorter diagonally. It's I think 3 inches shorter. Yeah, it's 20 inches, and that one's 23 inches. So dual monitor setup. So the headphones that I use on a daily basis are the Panasonic RP-HD360. These headphones are pretty good monitor headphones. I think they have a pretty balanced sound. Just pretty good for gaming and stuff like that, and for listening to occasional music, but mainly I just use it for gaming and editing. It was only about $30, and it's still working after 3 years. So it's pretty good. It's Panasonic too. Who can go wrong with Panasonic headphones? They have pretty good sound for really decent prices. Anyways, yeah, that's the headphones. I've actually had those ever since I started doing YouTube too. And of course, here's my Blue Yeti. It's a really great microphone. I think I got it for around $100. I still love it. Of course, I still use it to this day. A pop filter connected to it, and it's a pretty good microphone for YouTubers. Here is my new keyboard. Now, this is a pretty big change, of course, because the keyboard is where you do most of everything on the computer. This is the GamDS Hermes Life keyboard. I did a review on it, and GamDS was amazing enough to actually send to me for free, and if I did a review on it, I really like it. It was only $80. Well, it is $80. I didn't have to pay $80, and for the price of $80, you get great, reliable mechanical keys. Actually, they're not Cherry MX or anything, but they're probably the next best thing. They're TK Reds, I think they're called. I don't know exactly how Cherry MX Reds feel, because I haven't really used them a lot, but these feel really high quality. The keyboard itself is a nice, amazing matte. It's not glossy, no fingerprints. It collects a little bit of dust, but its design and its functionality is amazing, and it's great. It's not a $120 keyboard, but for $80, and you can get it for less for sale, it's an amazing value. Here is my Razer Taipan mouse. I absolutely love this mouse. I got this for Christmas. It's the Battlefield 4 edition, and it's really great. The only thing I don't like about it is it's glossy. So there's fingerprints, there's a little bit of glare, but the fact that it's Battlefield 4 and it's a Razer keyboard with macros and lights up, it just makes up for it. It's a really great mouse, and I like it better than the mouse that came with my Gambi. Yes, definitely. Here is the webcam that I use. It's an HP 3310 webcam. It's 720p. It's pretty cheap, and it gets the job done. Maybe it's not the best quality for like vlogs, but for face cams where my face is really small, it works just fine. I also have some mini speakers. These actually came with my pre-built HP Pavilion computer, and they're okay. They're really small, so I don't really use speakers. I use headphones, of course. So when I do need speakers for any real reason, they're perfectly fine. And here is the meat and bones of the whole setup. My game computer. I absolutely love this thing. I've poured so much into building and making this computer and troubleshooting it. If you guys didn't know, I spent about a month and a half to 2 months without a PC, and to have it back and to have it working and to have it perform amazingly is just the best feeling in the world. The case is an NZXT S340. It's kind of dusty actually on the top there. I really have to clean that up. But yeah, this case I absolutely adore. It's, I think for the price of about, I forget, I think it was $60 to $70 US. It's sleek, it looks amazing, it has so much room on the inside. It has a basement which separates the power supply and the hard drives from everything, which, so yeah, the thing that don't really need that much airflow are on the basement there, so it looks cleaner. It has an amazing huge window, and it just looks super elegant. It's simple, but it's sleek, and I love the design of it. I don't really need all these curves and edges and fancy design. I don't need any of that. This look with its simple aesthetics of the red accent there, it's just totally amazing. And it's one of the best budget cases you can get out there. Probably one of the best budget cases. But there was a new Fantex case that's basically looks exactly like this case, and I think it's slightly better. So yeah, you guys should probably buy that instead of this at this point, because I think it's cheaper and slightly better. But anyways, that is the case. You can't really see the inside because of this horrible glow. I'll turn my monitors off. There we go. So yeah, now you can see a little bit better. I actually didn't know that my motherboard light lit up, so that's a bonus that I totally didn't know about. So yeah, inside the NZXT, the window is, I think, is slightly tinted, so I'm sorry if you can't see it, or maybe it's just my room is really bright and there's a lot of glare. But yeah, you guys probably know what the inside of the NZXT S340 is if you follow computers. If you don't, it's basically all open. Of course, the PSD was underneath the basement there, so there's no like really messy cables. There is you can kind of see it there. I have a Samsung SSD, as well as a GTX 970. It's a beast of a card. It still performs really well. For 1080p, you don't need anything more than a GTX 970. This is probably, if you're still playing on 1080p, which I still do unfortunately, then the GTX 970 or the 390 is probably the best bang for your buck. The reason I got the N70 is because it just requires less power than the R9 390, and I don't know, I guess I like the green team. But let's not start a war. I'll stop talking about that. I have an Intel i7 4790 in there, not the K. I don't really plan on overclocking anytime soon, and the price difference between the K and the non-K SKU where I live is a big difference, so I really didn't feel the need to get the K. 16 gigabytes of crucial Ballistix RAM in there. And what else? I have a Gigabyte GAZ97X Gaming 3 motherboard, and a 1 terabyte Western Digital Caviar Blue hard drive, and an EVGA 600B power supply. And that's mainly the specs of my computer. If I missed anything, leave it in the comments below. If there's anything additional you want to know about my setup, maybe with the programs I use, maybe I can actually show you that. But if there's anything that I don't show in this setup, just leave in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them. Here, let me show you what I use. Basically, I use Morel's Action to record all my games and my tutorials, because Morel's Action is awesome. I already did a review on it. You guys should definitely watch that. It's an investment, but it's totally worth it if you guys are getting into YouTubing seriously. It can record all your games in amazing quality and really, you can still keep your frame rates high. It records your desktop too, so you can record tutorials, and it automatically adds a face cam feature, so you don't need to go through the hassle of editing a face cam in. Plus, all those features plus more makes it probably one of the best softwares for recording out there. It recently got a new update, Action 2.0, so you guys should definitely get it right now. I use Paint.net for all my graphics editing. You guys totally know that. I made so many tutorials about it, so many videos for editing, and I think that's pretty much it. Sometimes I use Audacity too for audio recording. But that's pretty much the gist of all the programs I use. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed my setup. It got kind of long, I'm sorry about that. But I just wanted to thank you guys so much for all the support you've been showing me so far. I know it's been a hard time because of school and plus the month I missed and all that stuff. But I wanted to thank you guys so much for still watching and supporting me. And don't worry, the next video will be out soon. I really want to record and play some Battlefield 1. I absolutely love that game. You guys will totally know my opinions about it and how good I am or how bad I am at it really soon. Hopefully my next video will be some Battlefield. If not, maybe a cool new game that I got. It's Oster, the install simulator. You guys probably already watched it on like famous YouTuber channel. But on Steam, I saw it and the reviews were awesome, so I can't wait to play that game. Thank you guys so much for watching again. Hope you all enjoyed this setup video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.